Thank you very much, viewer. You are most welcome back to this new year 2025. I think it is a new beginning for each and every person, and with a new things actually in the life. My name is J. James. Today I'm here at AGRO-FARM district again. Like I remember the last time I came here, it was March last year, and today today is the 3rd of January 2025, and I'm at the new site here with one of a friend who is keeping, of course, layer at my back here, and we have broiler. Of course, we also have broiler here, right? Yeah, these are the two chicken Syria, and I believe today it is a better opportunity for us to discuss and you, the viewer, to know more about what is going on here. And one way or the other, even talking about the market, also who are residing within AGRO-FARM here, a lot of things that you can get from here. We'll give this opportunity for you to introduce yourself to the viewer. And one way or the other, there's some other question which I may want to ask to you. You're welcome. Yeah.
Once again, I'm Ednas. I stay in AGRO-FARM district, Pakere sub-county, and Palanyua village. That's where we are located. I started rearing chicken in 2021. That's when I started rearing chicken with only 100 birds. And after every time I was selling my birds, I was expanding my project. And right now I can rear up to 1,000 chicken. I have broilers and layers. Broilers I can keep up to around 600, but the layers I can keep up to around 200 layers. I started this project and it has really helped me a lot. Many people have come to me and they have also gone and even started this project. Like as they come and get ideas from me, they also go and do the same what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Normally when we have broilers, when they are ready, we always get market from within the village. Like local people those days, they used not to like these broilers because they had a very negative perception about broilers. They used to say that these chicken are raised with medicine, and they assume they are just full of medicine in it. And people used to have negative perception about broilers and they used not to eat. But with time, as they keep on coming to my place, seeing and eating, and they find that they even have better taste and they are even good chicken than even local chicken. So the local people have now learned how to eat the chicken, and they have become the marketing point. They come market and they buy from me, they even market from other places.
Okay.
We have also people who are doing chomo within AGRO-FARM, people roast chicken.
Yeah.
When chicken are ready, you give them a phone call, they come, they can even buy 50 chicken in a day. Because the demand for food in AGRO-FARM is a bit high, because we have even refugees who are settling within AGRO-FARM, so they all eat from here. We have been having people making our road in AGRO-FARM. They have all been eating from here. So the demand for chicken in AGRO-FARM is a bit high because of the population of people within the district.
Yeah.
For the layers, the market of eggs, you don't need even to look for it. Local people even want to cook eggs with also bee. They want to cook eggs with dodo. They want everyone feel like eating an egg. And it's cheaper to have eggs than chicken. You may even have your 2,000 and have eggs for your children. You may have 3,000 and you have eggs for your children. Even 1,000 you can come and buy. So there is ready market for the eggs and there is ready market for the chicken.
Currently, how many numbers of layers do you have?
I used to have 200, but I've reduced them to 100.
Okay.
Simply because the place where I was having there, it was not having proper ventilation. And when I brought them here, the space was not enough. That's why I have reduced their number.
Okay.
Yeah.
The first time when you brought them was they were a day old, or you bought them at 1 month? At which stage did you buy
I
them?
brought them when they are 1 day old, and this is Kenyan chicken. They call them Ken chicken.
Okay.
It's a chicken from Kenya, and they live for 2 years.
Okay.
I brought them last year in October. No, the other year in October. Last year they made 1 year. So this year they are going to make it 2 years. Then I'll sell them as of layers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So currently the percentage, in terms of percent, like laying, how do you rate them right now? At this 1 year and some good months, around 80, 70,
It's now like 90%.
90%.
Yeah.
Usually when we are doing things, there are always a challenge. I just want to ask this question, like in terms of feeding, because this is a town area, and I don't see around here where you are planting maize, where you are planting some other things. Where do you usually get your ingredients from for this making this feed for the chicken?
Normal feed for the chicken, I always get mukene from Kampala. Then we have other things that we always mix, like a lime. I also get it from Kampala. Then sometimes I have blood meal, which there's a slaughterhouse near here. We collect blood meal from within. Then we process it and mix it in their feeds. But there is also concentrate for the layers. If you are not going to buy mukene, you are not going to collect the blood meal, you are not going to get the lime and other things to mix in it, you can use concentrate. Concentrate is a mixed feed which is already complete with all things which are required for the layers. And when you give it, they lay. But at times you find that at times you order and it delays. When it delays, you must look for options. You don't need to wait. What's not there. So you look for options where you can buy mukene, get lime, you get blood meal and mix together, give them to eat. Then maize, normally I always stock my maize when the prices are low. For example, right now maize has dropped down up to around 900, 800 in other places, especially the villages. People are already harvesting maize. So I can restock my maize at this time, which I can use maybe up to June next year. So that when there is scarcity, I don't need to struggle too much. Yeah. Then what we have discovered, giving this chicken maize brand, they don't give eggs regularly and properly, like when they are eating maize. When they are eating maize, their laying is very normal.
The maize or the maize brand?
The maize.
Okay, the maize.
When you give maize brand, it comes down, even up to 50, even up to 20. Yeah. But when they are eating maize, mixed with concentrate or mixed with blood meal and mukene, the performance is very good. Yeah, so that's why I prefer giving them crushed maize for better results.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you make your feed? Because usually some people buy ready one, but for you said you are getting all these ingredients together. At the end of the day, you mix them. After mixing, then you give to the chicken. Where do you have any processor? Do you have any machine where you do mixing?
I have a grinding mill where I grind all my ingredients. The science behind the feed for layers is they only need 20% protein. Broilers, they need 30% protein. But the layers, they don't need much protein. If you give them too much protein, they instead become fat and they don't lay.
Yeah.
So their feed is having 20% protein. Now what I do, if I want to process a 20% protein, I will get mukene, I will get blood meal, then I will get soya bean. When I look at all those ingredients, there is a certain percentage of protein in it. For example, soya bean has some protein, blood meal has protein, then mukene has protein. So when I combine the protein of those ingredients, I come up with 20%, then the rest I give it carbohydrate with maize. So it is a formula. I use a formula to come up with those
How
things.
many times do you feed this chicken?
I'm using automatic feeders, and every day in the evening I feed my chicken and give them water. And by this time that water is finished. Even you see my drinkers are now empty. Even my feeders are empty. So when I feed, they will eat that food up to night, up to tomorrow daytime. By this time again I'm supposed to be feeding.
Is there any specific quantity of the food you are giving per day, or you just give just according to what they can take?
Normally, scientifically, every animal has a specific amount of food that is supposed to eat at a certain age. Yeah, like chicken, when they are like 1 day old, they may eat like 2 grams. But as they keep on increasing, their weight increases. But now these ones, their size is not increasing, they are just the same. Every chicken is 110 grams of feed. So if I'm having 100 chicken, I will multiply it with 110 and I will come up with the amount of feed I'm supposed to give the whole day. That is all.
Coming to the area of the egg, you say you collect around 90 eggs, so that is three trays. Yeah? So do you usually sell them every day, or you just pack them then when they are in the good quantity and then you sell them? I don't know.
Normally every day I sell it. In fact, the demand is so high that sometimes before even you collect the full tray, people already buy it.
Within here or
just at home? I don't even carry my eggs anywhere. People come to pick it from here. And there is no single day by this time you get an egg. Because even people who have shops around, they come. Instead of running to town, buying eggs from far, they come and buy and take to their shops. Yeah.
So how much is a tray of egg?
I'm selling 13,000.
13,000.
Yeah.
Okay. Coming to the area of challenge, what challenge did you face since you begin this farm up to now? What are those other challenges which you have been facing? You know, in every business there is challenge. And I believe that you have gone through all these challenges, and there are some others which you have gone through. How do you overcome them? So that's what I just want to know. So
yeah, one of the challenges is the feeds. Sometimes in the market, like there's a time whereby there was no in the river, they stopped people from eating mukene. So what happened? These feed producers, they also use mukene for producing feeds. And now mukene was very scarce. So we found that they were now producing feeds but with less protein content. Now when you buy that feed with less protein content, when you give to your chicken, instead of giving them 20%, you find that it has even come up to 15%. So the performance completely goes down. That's why I went in having my own feeds made. And I realized when I started making my own feeds, the results came out. But later, when they now allowed people to fish and do that, then they started now getting mukene and they normalized. So there was problem in the industry of feeds, especially concentrate. You find that you buy concentrate, but it's just full of soya. You buy concentrate, it's not having any protein in it because it's scarce for them to get, and they need it in large quantities. Like in factories where they make feeds, they may need like 1 ton of mukene per day, which is not there. And the demand for feeds is too much. People are calling, we want feeds, we want this, we want this. There's a time when you even look for concentrate in AGRO-FARM, you don't get completely. You even order from company. But at times what we order is also not true concentrate. It may be concentrate but with less protein in it. So we find there is a lot of challenges in the feeds where the food quality is not maintained. There is variation in quality. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not good. That's why we keep on changing. You buy from other companies. When you try this, it's not working out well, you buy another one. Yeah. Like we used to use cow dyes. From cow dyes, people came to Harissa. From Harissa, they went to other companies because of variation. You compare the growth. Like for breeders, once the protein content is below 30% of the concentrate, you rear those chicken up to 8 weeks when you have not even sold. Because they are not eating enough protein.
They are not growing.
They are not growing. They are growing, but not at the right at the right speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you find you are taking a lot of time raising them, and as you keep them, they are eating. So you find that you don't get profit, or you get but very small profit. Like
Because
that.
by the time when they reach to 8 weeks now, beyond that now they will be now consuming your
Profit
Yeah.
will not be completed there.
Yeah.
But if the concept is good, if you are really a good keeper of broilers, 5 weeks you start selling, 6 weeks you almost finishing, then you have good profit. So there is a problem in the feed industry.
Okay.
Yeah. Then another one is also the weather. In AGRO-FARM here, if your house is not well ventilated, your broilers will die. Broilers have a lot of fats, and you find that if they don't have enough oxygen, those fats will heat up, especially during daytime at around 1, maybe up to 3 there. You find the chicken are suffocating. Before I put my house like this, it was all covered with just a small window. But in a day you could even pick 10 broilers there. They just suffocate. So there's a lot of heat in AGRO-FARM. So because of that, your house should be well ventilated. If not well ventilated, the broilers will keep dying and they keep on disturbing. Without any sickness, you just get them dead. Because they suffocate, the heat is too much, the fats in their body becomes hot, they stress them, and you find they are just dying. Another thing is sawdust. In AGRO-FARM there are a lot of poultry farmers, and you find that we all go and look for sawdust. Sawdust is this litter which you put down in our poultry house. So you run to every place, into every worker shop, the sawdust is not there. You go here, the sawdust is not there. You go here, the sawdust is not there. At the end, you find your chicken are staying in a very dirty environment. That's why I think we have put rice husk, because of the scarcity of sawdust. Yeah. So you find that sawdust is the best, because rice husk has challenges. It can even cause sickness. Yeah. But because of scarcity, you end up using it when sawdust is not there. Because as you leave them in that environment, you expose them to sickness. You find that you even lose most of your chicken. Yeah. So we have sawdust problem. Then another challenge is some people, for example, if you have not stocked feeds, that will keep you until another maize is ready. You find that times when the prices of maize is very high, maize goes up to 1,500, and imagine the price of chicken remains constant, 20,000, especially the broilers. So you find that you cannot increase the price of the chicken as an individual, but the price of feeds has gone high. So you find that you may not get good profit in some seasons. But in some seasons you can get. Even eggs. If the 12 eggs is 13 everywhere in AGRO-FARM, you can't say now me I'm buying maize at 2,000 per kilo, I have to increase mine. No one will buy. They will go and look for the cheaper one. So you find that there are some seasons where people may not get profit because of the expensive feeding. Yeah. Another one is theft. Some people intend to come and encroach on your farm, then they steal. Yeah. Those are the challenges that I can notify.
What about in terms of sickness? Is there any other challenge? Was there any cases of outbreak of any type of sickness in the farm?
Yeah, sickness are there, but all sicknesses in poultry are connected to hygiene. Yeah, especially coryza. Once you get to change your litter, you find your chicken have eye problem. And with that eye problem, when it begins, it will spread to so many chickens. So you'll find that there is a problem. Yeah, coryza is disturbing. Sometimes cough affects chicken during cold weathers. When the weather is too cold, you find them when they have developed now cough, they start coughing. But all those things are treatable. We have veterinary shops. They have all those medicines for coryza, cough, everything they have.
Within AGRO-FARM town here?
Yes, within AGRO-FARM. And they even give extension services for free. In case you have a challenge to your farm, they can come and check your chicken. Physically, they see it and even recommend that you buy this and this. Yeah, then you will be direct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do vaccination, right?
Vaccination is always 4 times before your broilers reach 4 weeks. Every week you vaccinate once. Every week once. Every week once. So when the chicken reaches 4 months, when the chicken reaches 1 month, you vaccinated 4 times. That's the right way of vaccinating. Then you have also to drop in the eyes, not giving in water. When you give in water, sometimes another chicken may not take water because he has just taken water. So you find that you're not properly vaccinated your chicken 100%. But when you drop in the eyes, they are sure that 100% you're vaccinated. Then for the layers, you vaccinate the first 1 month 4 times. Then after that, we do deworming monthly. We deworm them every month. After that, we do also vaccination of Newcastle every month. Once in a month, we give Newcastle vaccine, and they will not have any problem. Then make sure you maintain their hygiene. Yeah. Then coryza can be vaccinated. Coryza is just injected. If the chicken are big like this, even if they don't have any sign of sickness, you inject them and they will not have coryza. Yeah, they are just injected. Every chicken is given a dose, yeah, for coryza vaccine, and they will not have any problem.
What about deworming?
Deworming is every month.
But the one doing the vaccination, right?
Yes, I know how to vaccinate.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
But if you don't know, you can call veterinary people to come and help you in the vaccination.
Yeah. Another question is, have you attended any training about rearing chicken, or you just learned from the field?
That's a very good question. Let me start my background. Professionally, I did fisheries training. Fisheries. I have a diploma in fisheries training institute. Yeah. When you to do that course of fisheries, you must have passed agriculture in A level. I loved agriculture so much. In fact, I was either going to go for veterinary or I was going to go for fisheries. So when I applied, they gave me that course of fisheries on government. So I went and did fisheries. But these are related courses. They are all about agriculture. Yeah. So I did fisheries. I've worked in different farms in Uganda. I've worked in Busia. I've worked in Wakiso. I've worked with so many big people at the farms. But what I came to realize that all these farms were integrated. They had fish, they had pigs, they had chicken, they had so many other things that were connected to agriculture. So as you are in a farm, like if someone came there and they wanted to learn about goats, chicken are also there. He has the advantage of exposing himself to the chicken. So in most of the farms where I worked, those farms were all integrated. They had pigs, they had chicken, and that made me also to get the advantage of having knowledge on all those things. Yeah, even cows, they had cows, others had goats, like that. So after that, my dream was not to work for people for so many years. I used to pray to God that if I can just work for 5 years, I want to have my own farm. That was my plan. So I worked in Busia, I worked in Wakiso, even at my home district in Parisa, I worked there. Then I came to ADJUMAN. I came to ADJUMAN in 2012. I've worked with Nairo Crocodile Park. Nairo Crocodile Park, we were adding crocodiles. We had the vegetables growing because it was at the riverside. We had fish in cages, fish in tanks, fish in ponds. Fish was the biggest, and also we had the hatchery. Then in 2014, Food and Agriculture Organization donated a machine in the hatchery which was producing millions and millions of younger fish. So we were supplying almost the whole Uganda, plus even other countries surrounding us, South Sudan and Congo. So I started to stop working in 2018 and I started my own project. And my prayer is just to be doing expansion, and I don't look for a job. So So I got knowledge from farms where I've been working, but still up to now I still visit other people who are doing what I'm doing, who have the same interest with me. In fact, with time, I can even go and see what other people are doing outside Uganda, even in Kenya and other places, even Egypt. You can see what other people are doing there. You come and also modify your farm. Yeah.
Question, let me not forget, is about biosecurity. I have not seen where the food wash around here. I don't know how do you just maintain this. I don't know how do you maintain
I have the food bath, but because of the chicken moving outside, I use it in the morning, then I enter. Like in the evening, not even morning, I enter my poultry house once. Like in daytime, I do egg collection, but I bring it, then I do egg collection, then I remove it away. Because biosafe contains chemicals, and when other chicken outside eat, it can be a problem. Two, I don't allow people to enter my poultry house. You see from outside. Because when you're outside, you can see everything. So they don't need to be going inside. That's also one way of protecting. Even if I have my piggery house, I'll never allow people to enter there.
That's right.
Yeah, I'll make
because
sure.
the chickens can be introduced in, people come from far, we don't know what they might have been carrying.
Yeah.
Also, they can carry.
Some people may even come with something, they remove and throw there.
There.
So you find when a visitor has left, there is chicken dead, there is poisoning already has taken place. Not all people come to you with good heart.
intention.
Some people may have their negative intention. Yeah. There are some who are, they call them dream killers.
You are right.
They want to just kill your dream.
They want to kill your dream.
Yeah, so you must be very careful with such things. Yeah. Then also I've worked in so many places, but in most cases there are places where people are very sensitive, especially chicken. People don't enter in a poultry house anyhow. Even if you are a buyer, you've come to buy, show me the chicken you want from here. I'll go and pick it for you. Because people move, like you may have local chicken at your home which are dying. Now when you come, that infection can be taken to my chicken. So I don't allow you to touch. In fact, if these people of Muchomo come to buy chicken, because for them they have come with very big cages where they put even 30 chicken. Once chicken has entered that cage, he is not supposed to go back to the poultry house. Because these people move to poultry houses, very many places all over the district, and they can easily carry sickness. So when they come and once chicken has been put, even if you count and say, now this is excess, I'm not taking it, you better go and slaughter it. Don't take it back, because one chicken may cause death of so many chickens.
The whole farm even can die.
The whole farm can be infected. So normally when they have carried that chicken, put in their cage, you're not supposed to return it back. That is also biosecurity.
Yeah, that's good. And I believe with time, if there is finance and even fencing around, at least having a fence around where all the birds will be in. Because like this, sometimes even someone can come from there and even stand and touch the chicken. So that way they can introduce infection to the farm.
This time I'm planning to do fencing, then the chicken will be safe.
So the last question, what do you have to say to those ones, to the viewer? What is your encouragement to the people? You know, from what I've seen here and what I heard from you, it has also inspired me, because you start small and then you grow, you expand, you grow big. So that has already encouraged me.
What I can say, agriculture is the backbone of Uganda. Almost 90% of Uganda's income, even the food we eat. By the way, Uganda, we are blessed. Most of the food we eat, we don't import. We don't, even this packed meat is not so much in Uganda, because we have access to raw materials. This chicken, for them to grow up, they need raw materials like maize, things like soya bean, things like mukene, which are available. By the way, even the food processors who are outside the country, they come and buy ingredients from Uganda, they go and process feeds and bring it back to sell in Uganda. That's why many have come to open factories in Uganda to manufacture feeds. because we have the raw materials. So Ugandans, we have a lot of chances to start farming than any other countries because we have the raw materials to do the farming. Secondly, we have also the market. Most of our people, they like eating what we have. People buy chicken and they eat chicken. So when we have the market, then we can still do agriculture. Yeah. Secondly, I would do also, people always think making money, you need to move to work in Nairobi, you need to work in Kenya, you need to work in Juba, where there are cities. I'm telling you, money can be got anywhere. It's all about your perception on how to make that money. You don't need to move up to any place looking for money. By the way, I got a government job in Yumbe. I told them I can't leave my family. I can make even 3 million in my home per month. So I don't need to go and work very far. Simply because when you sit down and concentrate, start your farm, money will follow you. You don't need to follow money. If you want to follow money, you'll follow money out even in Australia when you're following money. But let money follow you, especially with the mothers. In most cases, we have left our homes in the hands of house girls. Our children in the hands of house girls. We are looking for bread very far. Even the bread you get there, you divide the money for house girl, you divide the money for food, you divide the money for what, and you don't even see what is happening in your own home. So we are the mothers and the youth. By the way, the youth and the mothers, they need money. So we are to concentrate on agriculture, make a money, let money follow us. You don't need to follow money. Many of our people have moved to far places where you spend money to rent a house, you spend money to feed yourself expensively. By the way, when you can make money at home, you sleep in your own house and have your project, which is giving you a lot of money to earn a living, and you live a better life. You're even at peace, you're at home. But for you to move from Juba to AGRO-FARM, you need transport.
Transport.
Going back, you need transport. What have you left for the company? What are you doing for the whole year? Are you developing? Sometimes you are not developing. But if you are at home, get your profit, you expand. Get your profit, you expand. You find life is better than someone who is looking for money outside. So farming is very good, and all people on this earth, they need food. If there is anyone who doesn't eat, then that one is already dead. And the food that they are eating, who is producing it? You need the food producers. So if you have a food producing industry, that's it. Your job is set. So we need to have food producing industry so that we have good food for us to eat and look healthy. We shall fight issues of malnutrition. People will eat well and we shall not have any issues of sickness.
This one is very good. There's a simple structure, and at the end of the day, what comes out of it is very impressive. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Then we have
Jehovah, bigger than what people say. You are so good, you are so kind. You are bigger than what people say. You are bigger than what people say. Jehovah, bigger than what people say. You are bigger.